Hey guys, it's Whitney with Breaking Free with Whitney, and today I'm here with my friend Chad with Chad Cook Hair of Marina Del Rey. And
today we cut your hair. So I had a few questions, and I think it's good to know is, I know with your long hair, I know you do all the right treatments, like hair treatments, hair conditioning, and all that, using the right shampoo. You're really good with all that stuff. But there's so much to hair loss and dryness and so much that goes into more than just products and the right thing. So I just kind of want to know your secret tricks, and I know it's like health and diet is so big on it. So maybe just any tricks or tips that you do to keep your beautiful long hair.
Yeah, you guys, my hair used to be trash. Like it was good for a while when I was growing up, but then it just started like falling out. I would get like clumps of hair in the like way more than normal. I know we shed naturally, but like I would literally, hair would just be falling out. The texture changed at one point and got really like straw-like. My hair got really thin and stringy, and as you know, I've suffered with chronic illness, and as I've been healing though, my hair has completely changed. And the biggest thing was my diet was key. Like I would say that's like the biggest part of it. And what I did was I learned from the medical medium that fat in our diet is really key, because the health of our hair is really about our adrenals and our liver, the health of those two things.
Wow.
And so what I did is I went plant-based. I started eating tons of fruit. I got off the paleo diet and all of the high-protein diet, which my hair was just going downhill when I was on that for several years. I ate no carbs for years, and my hair was just like trashed. So I started eating plant-based. I started lowering my fats, because our liver has to pump all of our blood and clean it out. Not pump it, but it filters it. All the blood pours into the liver. It has to be clean before it goes up to the heart and gets circulated around. And our blood carries all the nutrients up to the skin and the hair and everything. So what I did was I learned that fat is a problem with eating too much fat, because it clogs up the bloodstream and it's really hard on the liver. So it keeps a lot of nutrients from getting up to the hair and to the skin. And so the biggest thing I'd say is I lowered my fat intake to about 10 to 15% of my total calories. I started eating tons of fruits, tons of vegetables, which are high in silica, which is actually the nutrient we need for really strong, healthy hair, healthy bones. So I started eating a lot of cucumber and melon, all fruits, lots of greens, doing nettle leaf tea or alcohol-free tincture, lemon balm. Ashwagandha is huge for hair, and the reason that's big for hair is our adrenal glands. So when our adrenals are coursing adrenaline, it's really, really corrosive to our liver, and it's also really corrosive to our hair follicle. And so that's where you can get like your hair falling out, hair thinning, hair turning like straw-like. And the thing that sets off the adrenals is stress, long-term stress. So say you had like a time where you got really stressed out, you lost a loved one, something like that, you can actually have hair loss like up to 8 months or a year later from that event, because the adrenaline was so corrosive to your hair. And then it's also really corrosive to the liver. And again, the liver plays a big role in our hair health, our skin health, everything like that. So honestly, like what I did was I started eating tons of fruits and vegetables, making sure I was eating every hour and a half to 2 hours, so that my adrenaline wouldn't go off, because if our blood glucose drops, our adrenaline will go off to keep us going. And so if that's happening, you can get that corrosive adrenaline that's going to just in turn like keep your hair like getting worse and worse, or falling out, or things like that. And so I would say that has really been where my hair has just completely changed. It's so much. It's like twice as thick. It's so much healthier.
It's growing every time I see you.
Every time it grows fast. The texture is changing. All of that.
Everything. And I think I should have just taken notes, because that's, as being a hairdresser is I think people forget, and as hairdressers we know like the most common for hair loss is stress and your diet. And there's plenty of other things, but I think it's something that we don't think about. We think too much towards our products, which are amazing, but I think just understanding that, I don't even know some of the words you said.
Yeah,
But
just like
I
the
think-
adrenals and like all that.
And knowing
connection, yeah.
where is it coming from, would it be? Or like
Yeah.
if something's happening here somewhere else in the body, it can come off of for your hair, skin.
Yeah.
Like stress, I know, is a huge one. Even with like gray hairs. I mean, obviously I have
Yeah.
no grays, but for like hair loss and all that. So I think diet is, I gotta get on my
It's
diet.
really
I think
key.
it's
and
very
ashwagandha
important.
is amazing for men and women.
What's it called?
Ashwagandha. It's an herb.
Ashwagandha.
It can
You
bring
eat
back
it.
hair. It's you can get like the tincture form, alcohol free. Nature's Answer is a really good brand. Or I like Sun Potion. It's like a powder, but it
And all these are
helps-
natural.
Yeah, it's natural and it can bring back your hair. It can bring you back from alopecia if you have alopecia, which is actually a missing hormone from the adrenals. It's not like they think that the adrenals only have one blend, but
Yeah.
I learned from medical media basically that there's 56 different blends of adrenaline that our body will use for different things. Like even going to the bathroom takes one, and so yeah, like,
Over time.
that
it's-
ashwagandha will help you make that hormone again
Wow.
to bring back your hair if you have alopecia too.
So you're not just doing your treatments, your diet
Yeah.
to help prevent, but you're also doing stuff to help
Yeah.
hair growth, not just
Yeah.
preventing. You're kind of doing it all, taking care of like your hair, taking care of your health, which is your hair, your
Yeah.
diet, and doing things to kind of help your hair growth and help all that. So I think that's why a big answer to when people ask you, how is your hair so long, how's it so
Yeah.
healthy, it's from like your little baby haircuts, your trims, to reshaping, to diet, to
Staying hydrated.
staying
all that
hydrated.
stuff,
That's
yeah.
something that people have to keep in mind is
And taking
eat
care of your hair is
healthy
big too.
and take care of it. Like
Yeah.
get your hair cut if it's an inch, 2 inches, 5 inches. I don't think it's how much you take off, it's how often do you take some off, you know?
And I probably come in like every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, and do the
really
little,
do
and then you do the rest at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
And your home treatments, and then you just come in for me to basically kind of just reshape because you like your hair long.
Yeah, and it always feels amazing after you do it. Like
Always
it
feels
feels
amazing.
and it like
So
shapes
soft.
and it lays nice and it's not
Yeah.
just like long hair that's just heavy and in the way. Like it feels good.
It's good. It's gorgeous. So I think
And I've been coming to
I
Chad
learned a
for,
lot.
What, a year and a half now?
Yeah.
Because I trust him so much, so I make the drive because
Driving that to San Diego.
I've had like nightmares with
to
my
Marina
hair.
Del Rey. Yeah, I mean, it's scary. I'm the type where people go, Chad, cut off more, but I'd rather that than
Yeah.
they say you cut it off too much, you know? I'd rather,
Yeah.
and I kind of, that's why with my clients, you're not just my client, you're my friend. I call all my clients my friends because you build that connection with people to where I know, if you told me to take off this much, I know it's this much. And I think
Yeah.
that's what's good if you go somewhere random. Either they're going to take off what you need, not what you want. Because at the end of the day, clients are going to want what they want. If you say 5 inches and they only want 2, they're going to hate you if you do 5. So do 2. Then they might just need to come back a little more often or do stuff at home that you do, like your treatments, your diet, all that stuff.
Yeah. Like the first time we connected, you were like so you just listened to me, like what I
Listen.
wanted, and you barely took off any, and then I was like,
So
okay,
slow.
we could do a little bit more, and it was like it was
And
a
it's-
really great experience for me.
And it's nice, and by having like the shape in your haircut and stuff is we're going to talk about. I feel like we blow dry your hair and style it up all nice when you hair, but like not having to use hot tools or too many irons or stuff like that
Yes,
on an
that's
everyday basis, because that is also kind of with long hair. If you're over processing it with hot tools or anything, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of
that's
like a
what's gonna
treat,
cause-
right? We talk about that.
Yeah,
when
it's
I
like-
come in, it's like this treat, but I don't do.
I would say don't do it at home.
I don't
But
blow
today
dry.
you get that special treat, which is awesome. But then having your little tricks of home styling and stuff like that to get different looks without pulling out the blow dryer. And who wants to sit and blow dry hair like this every single day or every 3 days with a round brush? And
It takes a long time.
it's gonna
And
be
honestly, when it
crazy.
gets long, you're like, I can't.
I mean, I'm already like this. I couldn't imagine myself in the back.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
we're gonna do another
It's
video,
crazy.
you guys, right now of kind of some of Chad's at-home styling tips and a little bit about what
quick
I do
tips.
at home too.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you guys
Cool.
so much for watching this. We hope it was helpful. Remember to go follow Chad at Chad Cook Hair on YouTube and Instagram.
Yep.
Do you have any other social media?
Chad Cook. Yeah, we have on Instagram Chad Cook Hair Salon. My Instagram is just Chad Cook. But
Chad Cook.
if you type in Chad Cook Hair, it will come up.
Okay.
And then, yeah, our website's Chad Cook Hair. No, chadcookhair.com is our website.
Yeah.
So you can
guys,
check that
he's
out.
really
No,
good
YouTube
doing
is Chad.
follow-
Everything's just Chad Cook Hair. Type in Chad Cook Hair, it will come up.
Chad Cook Hair. Go follow him
Cool.
and be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and we just really appreciate you being here. And we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah. Bye.